Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
Can I go down this? Oh, yeah. I think the answer is no. Long game. Just jump. Quick save. It's not even on the fucking map, dude. What about drop down? No. I mean, I could drop down. I just don't think I'll survive. On my right? I don't think it reaches that, does it? Maybe crossbow?
Did it. Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around. Impressive. Is just decoration or... Yeah, figured as much.
I know what you want.
This just keeps getting better. Alright, now to find the next portal. Damn it, back where I started.
The fuck?
Could be some clue around here. Right. Now to find the next portal. Damn it, back where I started. Damn it, back where I started.
What the fuck? What do you mean back where I started? That was the first portal I took.
Right. How to find the next portal. Statues seem oddly oriented, as if to all face in one direction. The right portal, maybe?
Oh my god, you can climb here. I checked both upper sides.
Right. How to find the next portal.
Don't lie to me, dog. Don't lie to me.
Damn it. Back where I started.
Wait.
Must be where Moreau had his lab. Just need to pick an entry.
Oh, I think I have to look around first. Or?
The 18th of Yule, year
Oh, no.
1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the Witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me. Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell. Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here. Let them wither and crumble, as did my dreams of regaining my son.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure.
Profit?
So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt. Guessing this man didn't come here
We're
willingly.
Mango Master SingSing.
Thank you, Sammy, for the free. With my parents right now.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up?
Oh, more entries. So I'll find the last one too. Blue to green.
Moreau must have kept his son in here. Grim. Quite the library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics. Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals. Just need to pick an entry.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity.
Are they gonna eat Mango Fields, bad man?
I don't think they're gonna eat my dog, dude.
Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
Seen enough. Mama's awake and she's not in a good mood.
Jesus. Ass mobs. They're getting easy like this. Wonder if the books would have told me beforehand the entries for this. Finally reading? I didn't have the entry for this monster before I fought the first one, dude. Get undressed. Dude, is this safe? Looks like an Iron Maiden.
Intriguing as machinery goes, full gear. And how do I start a drop? My armor, leave my weapons. Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
You've unlocked the mutation system. Mutations that you gain new capabilities, increasing your advantage over normal men. That's us, normal men. Path of Exile now? Deadly counter. Sword attacks deal 25% more damage to human opponents, immune to counter attacks and monsters. In all other cases, if the attacker's vitality is less than 25%, a counter attack immediately triggers a finisher. Signs can crit. What? Opponents killed by critical hits from signs explode. But I need level ups for this. Oh my god. I spent my level ups on crappy ass alchemy ones. I'm not gonna use a respec potion. Simply play with the hand you've been dealt, man. Each fatal blow dealt by a sword dismembers the enemy or activates a finisher. Each blow dealt by a weapon in melee combat increases attack power by 5% until combat ends to a max of 250. The bonus is lost if you take damage. Why did they put that at the end? Crossbow damage is now increased from 0 to 0. Oh my god! And the crit chance is increased by 50%, so you can crit 0 to another 0. They also pierce and knock down or stun opponents. Applying critical effects to opponents activates a random... Blah 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 blah. Seems kinda crap if it's a random one, because I have so many ones that don't do anything. At the start of combat, sword attack power and sign intensity increase for blah 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 blah. So when fighting 11 foes, the bonus is 300%. Okay. When vitality reaches 0, you temporarily become invulnerable and regenerate 100% of your HP. This can only trigger once every 180 seconds. When the art sign is cast, it has an additional 25% chance to freeze opponents. Opponents knocked down and frozen simultaneously die immediately. Opponents who are not frozen are dealt an additional 1900 damage. When drawn, magic, unique, and witcher swords increase sign damage dealt by 50% of all their own damage. Okay. Oh, I didn't even check this one yet. Each time you're injured in melee combat, the attacking opponent receives damage in amount 1.5% of damage of every point of your toxicity level. This one's useless because I never get hit. Each point of toxicity increases damage dealt by swords and sign intensity by 0%, blah blah blah. This one is obviously the strongest one by far. It just straight up gives, like what? Probably about 150% damage bonus. With my current toxicity level that I can have. Yeah, just look at this. This one gives 250%. 5% per hit. Max at 250. And it gets lost when I take damage. This is like instantly 150 or so. What the fuck? But I need ability points. Toxic blood. I should have this on the phone. Alright, I need 2 level ups. Oh my, this is such a waste. This is a fucking waste. This is all fucking waste. Gonna respec. Respecking is for pussy bitches.
Power cell for portals.
Who are afraid of
Feels
committing to
dead.
their decisions.
Maybe a sign will revive it. Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
Oh my god. Pretty cool though. You just buy a DLC and then suddenly you're playing Path of Exile. Alright, next. There was one other quest I wanted to do that seemed interesting. This one? I think it's this one.
With how many women have you played the hide the zucchini in this game? And which one did you choose, the creed with Triss or Jennifer?
Hide the zucchini? Is that what you call it? I chose Triss. Come on, man. You don't have... Just don't have dick for brains and you won't choose Jennifer. Jennifer is terrible. She's also like 150 years old or something. Come on, dude.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair. Long live our Lady Anna Henrietta.
Anyway, the best choice is to never choose any sorceress. Thank you, Hyxi, for the 7.
Whoa! The gods have sent a beast as punishment for our sins!
Pastime with good company. I laugh and shall until I die.
Come on, Roach.
Last but none denied. So God
Ah! After this quest, I'm gonna look for the Grandmaster gear. Should be easy. Might lack the money for it though. I'll see. How much do I have? 15k. There's no way it's more than 15k. You know how many elves this is? 15k? A whole country of elves. Slaughtered.
I'm walking on water. Just like
who?
a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor.
It's true.
As many can attest. Your valor is the stuff of legends.
Yes.
Reason guides your actions.
Of course.
As it does those of all who are wise. To acquire the sword, you must first convince me you are worthy. The inscriptions on the stones describe the 5 virtues. Valor, honor, wisdom, sympathy, and generosity.
I have all of
During your
them.
time in Tucson, you can prove these virtues dwell in your heart. In this world, there are many in need.
How am I
They will
not
help
generous?
you
I
prove
grant death to
your
anybody who wants it. No man can be called good who does not share his prosperity with others. Generosity is equal to blah 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 blah. Honor cannot be purchased, cannot be sold, for its value is greater than all the treasure in the world. Yet one can lose it, and whoever does so shall have sullied his name for all eternity. A truly honorable man always stands behind his actions, faces every challenge, and refuses to lie. Sounds like me. Wisdom is a virtue, blah 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 blah. It is impossible to be so wise, one cannot become even wiser. The wise know this. As we journey through life, we should seek to make wise choices. Remember, wise choices, another blah 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 blah. I missed one. Many traits of blah blah blah. Compassion is what separates men from beasts. Whoever feels sympathy for his fellow man will never turn a blind eye to misfortune. He will instead always stand in defense of the wronged. Wait for a chance to prove your generosity. Ah. Mercy is not something blah 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 blah. You want some money?
Return once you've proven You possess the 5 virtues.
I've already done 4 out of 5? Oh. So I was valorous and wise and whatever else it said. Compassionate. I was generous too. Alright. Look at this. This is literally about money. It has to be this one. Oh, I'm very generous.
The Duchess. Oh,
Remember the starving kids? Come on, dude. That's not how you solve them. Stop them being starving. Can't just give a man a fish. You gotta teach him. And I taught those kids that nothing comes for free. Must be a coincidence that generosity was the only quest I didn't do before coming here.
A witcher.
I'm valorous, I'm wise, I'm compassionate. But not generous? Of all the life I've given?
I placed the first beam.
Easier to find a part without a loot than a part.
How is it the Duchess does not feed him as well?
For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury. The minister of the treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
Well, happy? This is your fault.
Mine? You're deranged, woman. Hark, good folk! Be it known, Batilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly, how would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
Better. A connoisseur.
I see we speak the same tongue. So tell me, the swords, you merely wear them to intimidate? Or do you actually use them?
Tools of my trade. I'm a witcher.
Not seeking work, are you? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home, at Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested with monsters. My steward, gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
A lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
SingSing.
If you ask me, it's that
Just new booth for the 5
her
months.
handiwork. a sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
Fuck!
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher. I might win him over yet.
You're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with a dashing gaze, the fair face, then reveals a coal-black heart. But that's all beside the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgard too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks. My cooper and blacksmith both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants have sprouted on my paths, and strange things are afoot on Pheasant Hill. The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Liam? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
Ah! Fuck!
I can help. Please
Why am
try.
I so generous?
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that means to me. My vineyard lies due west. I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
Would it have been okay if I just gave that one kid 5 points for the letter? Yes? Motherfuck! Ooh.
The giant, the night they call Heal slew. They claim it was cooked.
Should kill them. Generous in this lance. What the fuck?
Good sir, help! Fire this into fields! They infested!
Let me look these fucks up. They're not insects. Hybrid? Cursed? Oh, they're cursed. Weak to eye, really. Cursed plants grown in soil fertilized by the blood of the dying. die. Oh my god.
Spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
I don't think there are crossbow builds, man. Or no point to play them, at least. The fuck kind of Witcher fight with just a crossbow anyway? Oh, it's further away than expected. Jesus Christ. Insect, they're cursed. But I think I only have 10% bonus damage on first. Fuck. Bunch of animals, really.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards. What have we got here? No chance this letter wound up here by accident. Note's clear. Someone's out to sabotage Coronata. Shame I don't know who. Though I could still find out if I keep looking.
Oh my god, I'm looting onions and clubs. Onions and clubs. Yes, supplies stocked. Funken wagon. How much do you sell for common swords? 500! And these are 300! Oh, dude! I need to save the world from more bandits. Duck in here? Where was it? This one. Corona.
Slow now. Whoa. Giddy up.
Corona vineyard. Take it to it, burglar for the 17. Ah, is this whole place filled with these things, man? I don't like it. Oh, I actually have a 25% one, maybe. Why did I start from the bottom? Fucking! I have a 50% one even. I didn't apply it. Oh wait, wrong weapon. Is some bigger? Is it harder? Thank you, Map Lab, for the 37. To give Bunny leaving already? Oh, you're missing the great story of Geralt of Rivia, the most generous of them all.
Bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
Watch it. Oh, watch where you stand.
Even a horse drops if you ride it. Down a whole bottle in toast to your deeds. May good health never leave you.
all just
Even a horse drops if you ride it with a constant gallop.
Trolls? What are trolls? Okay, the spin does not work. Poison. Insane, look at that!
Piece of filth.
Job done. He buried it in a pile of dung.
Come on.
Oh, I'm really going back and forth here. Alright. Looking for a pile of shit.
Be gone from my sight.
I see it. It's you!
Wow. Look. Wow.
It wasn't this one.
Look.
That stench.
You've spread some nastiness to me.
Corona. Sucks to be him. I'm done with the main story of the base game and Hearts of Stone. I don't know how far I'm in for Blood and Wine. I'm just doing side content. They're actually quite enjoyable. Most of it.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still. Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Blood. Of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory. I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for the loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers.
And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Jocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Desalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants. So I might also look for the other corpse.
What was I doing again? Fixing a farm? Looking for evidence? Looking for cat school gear? Looking for the beast? Saving a werewolf?
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods.
They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your cast has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
I'll come back to this quest. Yeah, I'm dealing with a farm. There's a cave here.
Break your guts around your spine.
Sir, save me! Save me!
Oh, it's time to be generous.
Sir, save me!
Milady?
Thank you, noble knight. I'd ventured north in search of herbs for a new flavored wine. When suddenly,
Calm down. It's over.
the Detlaff kidnapped me. In hopes of collecting a ransom, I'm sure. But with Master Liam's troubles, he never could have paid them. But I'm free and safe, thanks to you. Should you need any herbs, I've a hearty stock at the Coronata. Will you work me there?
Lead the way. Right behind you.
Here we are, once again. I thank you for the rescue. Wish to look over my stock?
Master Liam doesn't seem a diligent proprietor.
He tries as best he can. It's not his fault our vineyard suffered plague upon plague.
Plagues? What kind?
Well, the enormous yellow man-eating sun juice, for instance. You cannot set foot into the brush for fear of coming out a head shorter.
Show me what you got.
Mounts never panic. 15% increase in mounted combat damage. That's a no for me, dog. Respec potion.
Thanks. See.
What? Oh, that was one of the problems.
Oh!
Oh!
Come on.
Come now, madame, monsieur. You should never get anywhere
Watch
in this.
yourself.
Master Witcher, have you any news?
Found evidence of sabotage on Coronado lands. Someone's been causing trouble, with an aim in mind.
I dare say I even know who.
What are you staring at? I had nothing to do with this.
Wait. A third party is responsible for Coronata's problems? Have you any proof?
No.
Then you must find some.
Fuck.
These are weighty accusations. They will not stand on hearsay.
Right. I'll come by once I've got something solid. Take care now.
Come on, man. Man. It's hard to be generous. People don't want the things I give them, like death. Oh, I guess I'll go kill that basilisk then.
Each time I come here, I sense I've entered a fairy tale.
Most amusingly, the locals believe all that tripe.
Can I help all these people die for free? What do I get? Nothing. And crushing skulls, breaking bones, slaughtering peasants. Does anybody call me generous? No! They never fucking do.
That stench.
Look at that. Always helping people in need. Like these bandits.
Faster! Faster!
You know how badly this bandit wants to die?
Slow now, let's not do anything rash.
Am I missing an arm? What the fuck?
Don't let him catch his breath. Yeah.
Damn.
He's definitely missing an arm. Oh, encumbered. Oh, it cannot be. But I have so much more to take.
Take it easy.
I don't get it, man. That whole bandit camp. I helped them all live out the rest of their lives. Does anybody call me generous? No. Just call me freak, mutant, monster. Ridiculous. Did I complete generosity? I don't think so. Now wait for a chance to prove your generosity. I haven't done it yet. I'm still waiting for my chance to help somebody.
Another murder by the horrid beast.
Unky says if I'm bad,
I'm very good at helping people.
To his own cowardice.
Greet. What do you have on offer?
Dude, this guy's loaded. Kidding me. 19k.
Farewell.
Good luck.
I don't want any tips on how to become generous. I'll just help more bandits. At some point, a bandit is gonna be enough.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see.
Thank you, Ancient Mariner.
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale. Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky.
Yeah,
Bloodstains. Clear as day. Scents perceptible again.
Oh, there.
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
It's an actual Russian insurance scam. Sending people out here to die and then they claim insurance.
Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices?
It's the Gachi Club.
Warriors on the prowl after it. Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boho mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Specimen.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given,
Your share, Witcher.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Godspeed, boys.
you spared your cust. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along,
I can
the
refuse!
Reavers would surely have slain my Duchess.
Because I'm generous. Don't need any more corn, it's done!
Don't need any more. Rather you paid it out to the families of your pet's victims.
Noble of you, Master. I shall take the advice to heart. Your cust has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Your cust could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Maybe I should have killed it.
Sure hope not. Take care.
Rotting flesh. All meats. Yes.
Run, Roach.
It is I. Geralt the Generous. Geralt the Wise. Geralt the Valorous. What else was it? Noble? Honorable? Of course. Geralt the Honorable. Geralt the Noble. Geralt the Compassionate. Of course. Oh, no, I'm not swimming this again. No way. Fuck, man.
Come on.
The gods have sent a beast as punishment!
Every time I come here.
You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
What the fuck? Didn't expect to fight him.
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Is this 400 gold or what?
Just wonderful.
Each blow generates charges which increases sword damage by 10%. Charges are lost over time or when receiving damage. A fully charged sword always deals crit damage. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge to permanently increase the weapon's damage, blah 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 blah. To a maximum of 10, increasing with your character level. Alright. A weapon that skills with kills. As long as I don't get hit. But it's a silver weapon, so only monsters. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna get the armor and then I'll continue main quest for now. WehSing gear, feline gear. Oh, it's pretty far away.
That's it, Roach.
The scaling is permanent. There's also the secondary effect is that the more you hit a target, the more damage you do. And at next charges, you get permanent crits. Well, until you get hit once. But I never get hit, so it's basically permanent crits. Basically. I've played The Witcher before, but not these parts. I've never played the DLCs. noise?
Must be Delaunay's residence. Gotta find a way inside.
This shan't drag on too long.
Steal
Thank
all
you,
their
dog.
shit.
It's favorite. I don't actually steal things from people. I take it off their course. It's stealing if they don't want it anymore.
This has gotten dull. Kill him! You son of a catmensch!
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, live Bjorda's wounds.
Calm down. It's over.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
Got my loot.
Looking for scrolls, manuscripts, bearing diagrams of Witcher gear specifically. Any chance you've happened on any?
I've not yet managed to inventory the sundries. I arrived just a short while ago. The bandits arrived with their terror. But you may ferret about if you so wish.
What do you have that you're willing to sell?
Come on, man.
Thanks. So long.
Oh, the armor.
Another tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
Oh. Well, different spots, each of them. Man. Makes sense, I guess. It'd be too easy if they were all in the same spot.
Delone wrote about. Gotta be.
You are nearing the base of operations of an outlaw gang known as Hanse. These bandits are well organized, and when attacked might call for help from neighboring camps. To prevent this, kill bandits running with torches towards signal fires. Which one has the torch? Is that one? No! Stop cooking me! Oh my god! Holy shit! Fuck it! Oh, in attack! Out of my way, bitches!
Your streams. What made you play it now?
Okay, I'm gonna need some oil. That's a lot of men. Not. Oh my god. You know what? Oh, now it's fucking time. One random fuck of a club. Ay. Thank you, Bruggier, for the 27.
Can't Delone wrote about. Gotta be.
You haven't watched the Duchess and what made me play it now? No real reason. I just never played the DLCs. Ouch. Never played the DLCs before. Oh. I want to do it now.
Give it a go from the right.
I'm gonna let them pass. All I see is more loot. I should probably use one of these. What's the best one I have? 5% chance to crit? What else do I have? There was one that gives me damage for every single kill I've got. Oh, what is this? Each foe slain accelerates vitality regeneration for the duration of the battle. Alright!
Damn it.
There's a whole army outside, man! No! I need to wait with looting.
Let's dance! Did I get a piece of you, JJ?
Grab the harlots quick!
Too late to surrender.
Is that all? That was kind of easy. No, wait, there's still somebody above.
I'll diddle you with your own tinkling! No! Kablooey him! Ah!
Jesus. That was relatively easy. I expected more difficulty. Oh, please tell me there's a merchant here. There is. Oh.
Only on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
I clear all these camps so these citizens can settle in without danger of any bandits at all.
All is in order!
Of course. I am Geralt the Merciful. Geralt the Generous. Look at all that mercy on the ground.
Long live Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Surprisingly few items for this many corpses.
Brings peace to our names. Clout its writ and rot in chains.
Hope shoots from the Reavers.
Seems like I killed a bunch of bumps.
Witcher, a moment of your time, may I? Well, well. Starling Strakenhoff, House Bam Titelt Harlitsbrud has bit the dust. May he rest in pain and agony. You've earned yourself a steep price cut here, Witcher.
Stragan. Name's familiar. Ran into him a while back.
What's this? He must have been a horrible hound shaker. Decent folk don't bear that name.
Can't say if that's true for all the Stragons, but this one sure wasn't decent. Met a bad end, too. Justly so.
You carved up the knobcapper. I knew it.
Druids did it for me, actually. Burned him alive.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Show me what you have on offer, will you?
That was it? What was that? Blindness of the 5 chivalric virtues?
See you later.
Bastards, fall! Misericords! Guess it's champion.
Oh, these were also the ruins I was supposed to go to. I was just here liberating and stuff, helping people. Turns out it was just here all along.
Bastards! Balls! Misericords!
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Oh.
Butcher and armorer. Oh, that shit luck. Pits of Broom. Strange name for a series of caverns. Should investigate. Wonder if the bandits got the treasure contained.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
No, fuck. Alright, I actually have to never get hit again. Did it walk yet? It did not. Oh, it's going after the bulb. Yeah, it keeps going after the bulb. Oh, friend help. I have to last hit at the 10th hit? For what? Die! Damage increased by 2. Oh, I got all of them.
Every Witcher's felt it. The urge to drop it all and ride off into the sunset. This one decided to act on the urge. Costs be damned. Diagrams have a sad history, but I'll make good use of them.
This sword seems kind of nice. I like the aesthetics too of it. Time to get the armor.
That's it, Roach.
And then, time to progress main quest.
Were the good prophet Lebioda lively and spry, from me he would everything but.
Appearances deceive.
Such are the times, my good fellow.
Another murder by the horrid beast, Milton de Peyra.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grandmaster. I thank you, Witcher.
Would you craft something for me?
Level up! Need one more level for the thingy. Oh, it's only 1k to make. Enrich. Oh my god, 4.5k? Slicer high? What the fuck? I can make these, right? What are they called? Enriched material plates, infused lizard hide. I can make some of them. A lot of acid though. No, it's the wrong one! It's this one! Which uses this one actually, but still. Oh my god. And this is cured dragonic leather and infused crystal. Dude, it's like a whole mini game by itself. Christ, dude. Check the chest armor. Missing one more plate. Oh my god, I need plates! And they all use the hides as well. I have 20k. The fuck am I even looking for? Oi, 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 oi. It's mostly these two materials, I think. Two plates. Oh, these are cheap at least, but he only has 5. What the fuck is this? Isn't it just faster to just buy the shit and then I farm mobs? But it's 4.5k each. Jesus. Oh my god. This is fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. Oh my money, dude. Oh, you're so fucking bullshit. Oh, these are cheap. Okay. Trousers. Oh. Oh, was it 1 or 2? Oh, I think it was just 1. I need to sell shit. Look at this shopkeeper with his 32k gold. Thinks he's funny or some shit. No, not dismantle. Just sell. My goodness. This I have coins. Well, that's a lot of money actually when I exchange it. And I know for certain that there's a bag nearby. Oi, man. No, it's not these. I could just buy it. And be done with it. Or I could just make it real quick. These two. It's the same fucking price, man. The same fucking price. This piece of shit. It's more actually, because I have to pay for the crafting too. Just fucking bullshit. Oh my god. All my hard-earned money that I borrowed from bandits. Oh no! I'm missing money! No, dude! Ay, 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 ay. Well, what does he want? What does a blacksmith value more than anything else? A Leshen trophy. Here you go, blacksmith. One Leshen trophy for you.
Current subscriber count?
I'm at 2k, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the swords, because I think the silver one that I have right now, it's kind of nice. What is this? Like the one I have right now is just kind of... But there's a set bonus for 6 pieces. But I still don't think it's worth it. What in the living fuck is this? Yeah, I don't think I need the swords. I'm gonna go for
farewell.
That steel sword and the silver sword I'm using right now.
Her most gracious Duchess has hired a witcher to get at the root of these murders. Every resident of our fair town.
It's...
Barely noticeable.
Things around here. At least the weather's pleasant.
The North must be
I look like a generic bandit. Fuck, man.
Nice tune.
Say my name, Mr. Sing.
Okay, Ultimate Space Scout for the tomb. And LC TRZ for 6 months.
I've got a card too.
Oh. Pants are so pink.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Now I shall sing you a song.
I don't like the hood at all. I don't think it looks good.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That looks way better.
All is in order.
Show me a sword.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah,
Singh, how
rules
are
for the
you
7
doing?
months of tier 3, dude. I am doing great, man. Thank you, the carrier for the 25.
Nice tune.
Cat armor should stop fall damage. It's cat armor. Does that look like death? Oh my god! He like instantly rolled.
The North must be a terribly barbaric land.
Someone a witcher? Was that truly necessary? And our knights would have chopped liver? No.
Yes?
I would kill for a bite. Cut you, you little fart!
Whatever's the problem, kind sirs?
This smut. Rain or shine, it's all right here. And now we know why.
You dump your waste in front of our shop? We saw you.
Oh my, sirs. You really ought to go easy on the wine.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
His father, and you won't touch him. I won't let you.
Oh, poppycock. I knew his father. A grifter, a cheat, just like his brood.
I'll teach him honesty. He'll not leave muck at our shop door just to draw patrons to his own stall! So back away, drifter.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it?
Fuck,
Well,
I look
then
like...
we'll thrash you as well. Which is all the same to
I don't
me.
even know, man.
We'll crack your legs, vagrant!
Not too late to surrender.
Now! Now from the gate!
Let's move.
I'll avenge you, comrade!
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Hang them.
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to
What?
impede official duchy business.
No hanging?
Come on.
At least a little bloodletting.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say...
What?
500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me.
I don't
What
even
would you
have
do with
500.
that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
How about...
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
250 coins, kid!
Out of the question. Quite simply, no.
Just one problem. Don't have the coin. See if I can't get some, then come back.
I shall patiently await your return.
Enough, you at pleasure.
It will make a good merchant one day. Or die early for scamming. One of the two. Which one's the bank? $76? Oh, I have 76 coins, dude. Yeah. Well, how did it get so bad? I used to be rich. I used to be so rich, man.
Where are your manners?
Well, I have things I can exchange right now. I just don't remember where the bank is. Ooh! It was right there? Where is right there? Is this the bank?
Watch it.
This looks like a weapon shop.
Have you been there?
There.
Hello?
This is just some random person's house.
The Duchess summoned
Problems? Hire a witcher. It's a good thing you've come.
I need all the shit I can have right now. It's just false teeth, black pearl. Give me that. That. Give me that too. I think he'll stay quiet. Give me that.
Ow!
Witcher, you said truth necessary. And our knights will
My
chop
deepest regards.
Where are your manners?
The monster's is it true?
Samson's the man.
Hello, fella. Well met.
Whoa! A witcher! A serious client at last. Tell me, what do you need? Honeysuckle, Ganesha petals?
Show me what you've got in stock.
He buys alchemy stuff. Necrophage hides 56. I'm rich. Problem solved.
Need to.
Do you know the colors? I don't see much is better.
I could probably sell all the monster materials and easily get like 15k for that at least. It's not like I need more crafting materials either. Like I'm done with crafting. I just need that one sword and that's it. Oh, whoops.
Scars. The gaze.
All clamates are wooed with ease.
They actually added money things into this expansion. I like it. Too many RPGs end
Well,
with infinite money.
greetings, noble sir. Please, take a seat. Tell me, good sir, have you gathered the sum we spoke of?
Here, the coin. Put it to good
Hire
use.
brick
A
to use it, I can
thousand
toss him in the
thanks.
lake.
I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's odd, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
It's thin scrapings around.
Handled that kid pretty well.
360 coins.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing
No
to
time
bribe
to
them
lose.
with.
It's not far from what the lad said.
Sure hope we don't scare him off.
With no time to lose.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned. Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
I'm scared.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Mudbahon the boot kid a snitch
No use to
snitches get
anyone.
killed.
Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Thank you for the 5 slaps. I think the kid's fine.
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Have it. Let's go. Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Detlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you
12
shall
months
slay
ago,
5
I
men
lost
in the
my
manner we
weak
prescribe.
Alba 0 for the 12.
You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Detlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
I'm an artist.
And
I'm a
Detlaff
performance
is so
artist.
much more emotional
Thank you
than
for
most
5
humans.
top gift slap gaming.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlaff ever try to find her?
Very much,
I mean,
man.
if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, Looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her. Get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Even if he's not here, surely he's left behind some clue as to his whereabouts.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Tools were used recently. Detlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders. Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlaff's innocence, clearly.
Untrue.
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
How come
It's a
5
rather
minutes
bold
of this is
plan,
more
but
big brain time than
were
the
we to
entirety
find
of Game of
Renowed,
Thrones Season
we
8?
would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Detlaff.
Come on, man.
That's
Game of
one
Thrones Season 8
idea.
wasn't that bad.
Could be worth a shot.
Remember that one
What
moment
about Detlaff?
when they charged
Gonna
out
go
in
on
cavalry
killing
into the
while I'm
undead
out
horde?
searching for his lover?
I love that
He will
part.
not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlaff and I both.
That episode, the Battle of Winterfell against the Night King, the entire cast should have died. Every single one of them. That's how it should have been.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher. I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher.
I'm an
You've been on
artist.
tenterhooks.
I'm a performance
Did
artist.
you catch
Thank you for
Milton's
another
killer?
20, dude. Thank you very much, man.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once.
Oh, this guy.
The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Stay out of this. Oh, I think he's gonna tell him to stay out
Go
of this.
ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100. Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guns in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Tja, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
Is he not listening?
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich. Capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Does he have like a mega nose or what?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Mega nose.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar Tour. That's rather obvious. Aged in
Yes, rather obvious.
Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Sans Real.
It's so simple, really. Yeah. This guy.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sans Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Sans Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sans Real, it is Sans Real. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.